Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh here. Had this for a minute. I've actually got two of them. I've got this bare aluminum one, and then I've got a black one. This is a 26650 mechanical mod. It's called the Curve. I think he calls it the Curve 26. Drew over at N-haler. If you guys want to check out Drew's website, it's the letter N-haler.com. Drew's a really cool guy. I went to VaporCon, checked these out, decided I wanted one, and I actually didn't get to meet Drew. I wish I had, but we've emailed back and forth a lot of times. But when I first got it, I liked the mod, but it had a brass top contact, and it had just a steel screw. It had a 6mm by 100 screw for the bottom contact, and I thought that was kind of just wasn't, the conductivity wasn't quite what it could be. It still hit good, but so contacted Drew, and Drew had some he had some silver pins made, I believe. I'm not sure. I believe they're either copper or brass with a good quality silver plate over top of those. So he sent me a couple sets out, and I just the other day got around to putting them in, and holy smokes, what a difference. But wanted to show you this. I've got my Omega on here. I've got a 3-2 wrap, a 22 gauge dual coil, 0.12 is what this comes out at. But you want to talk about, I judge a build by what I call the crack-a-lackle factor. That means when you hit that button, does that son of a bitch crack? Now you guys take a listen to this thing when it fires. Hear that? And how quick? Bam! Now, that thing's got the crack-a-lackle going, and I've been vaping this battery all morning. Juiced her up here, and I watched this. This is a 50-50 blend. It's not 100% VG, it's 50-50, but check this vapor out. Let that vapor clear a little bit so you can see. Take another pull. Son of a bitch hits hard. Better give her a little more juice. She hits hard. Now, if you guys listen to that, I mean, that thing, it cracks. This son of a bitch here. 26650 is where it's at, boys. If you guys are cloud chasers, 26650 is where it's at. And this Curve, this is a bad bitch right here. I know there's a bunch of other mods out, a bunch more coming. This thing's all aircraft grade aluminum, and now with his contacts in there, they are not sure. I have to ask him that. They're either copper or brass, but it's got a high quality silver plate, and that silver plating's where it's at. But that thing rocks, man. 50-50 juice too in there. Now you see how that thing hits. Like I say, I've been vaping this battery all morning now. I'm at work, so it's not like I'm vaping all the time, but I probably took a good at least 20 pulls, 25 pulls like that off that battery. That's just an MMKE, the 4000 mAh MMKE. I've also got some of the moly, the green moly out of Canada that are 40 amp continuous. They're an 18.7. They're a 26.700 battery, and I got to figure out how I'm going to get them to fit because they're a little bit longer. I'm having some issues getting them to fit in there. But just for a reference example, here's my Beast mod, which, by the way, this is a bad bitch. It's a Beast lift number 173. This is a Beast. I got a fairly fresh Sony 30 amp 2100 mAh in here. This is a real gold Trident on here. It's got my what I call it barbed wire. It's real similar to what Bishop Heels is doing, that he calls Chains of Olympus. Mine's just slightly different variation. Mine's a piece of 0.9 ribbon, 0.9 ribbon wire, and a piece of 26 gauge round wire. Chuck them in a drill, clamp them to something, pull them tight, twist them till they're tight, and then make your wrap out of that. But this thing's got a 3-2 wrap of that on there. If you, maybe that camera will kind of pick that up. Yeah, you can kind of get a shot of that built in there. 3-2 wrap of that, 0.1, 0.15, 0.16, something like that. But I'll show you how she bakes. I'll just drip the same juice in here. But this thing here has got pure silver, 99.9% pure silver contacts. It is a bad bitch. Just got this the other day, did a little wheel and a dealing for this thing. It rocks too. You gotta roll the window down, you can't even see in this damn car. Some of that vapor out of here. Now you can see. Alright, now you can see. Another pull. A little more juice. Another pull. More juice. She eats the juice, boy. Another pull. That thing, it hits like a freight train. The only thing about these, you get about 15 pulls, 20 pulls, and then she dropped them batteries. 18650s. I don't care what battery it is, they drop off. Get that vapor out of here. You can't even see. People think my damn car's on fire, I'm sure. Like, holy shit, this guy's car's on fire over here. Or call the fire department over here. A little more juice. That thing hits hard. 3 milligram juice, that thing hits like a freight train. One more pull, this thing rocks. The juice is good too. That's some clouds there, boys. I'll go back to the curve real quick just to compare the two. And like I say, that battery's way fresher. That battery's only had a couple pulls on that battery. This 26650's been vaping all morning. Plus, this is a 0.12, 22 gauge build. That's 0.15, 0.16, somewhere in that neighborhood. This thing hits hard. This thing hits slightly harder than that. One more juice. Get the vapor out of here, take another pull. Damn, the car's on fire, I think. I actually had a lady come up one night. She's like, "Sir, is your car on fire?" I'm like, "No, ma'am, I'm just vaping." She's like, "Vaping? I've heard of that, but holy shit." She's like, "Well, it smells like strawberry sweet tarts." I'm like, "Well, that's gonna vape with strawberry sweet tarts." I'll try to get up close and thing just drown the camera. Anyway, there you have it. Curve 26. I think he has them in I think it's a clear anodized. This one's just bare aluminum, but he's got a clear anodized aluminum. He's got the black, which I've got, which looks really badass. He's got a real nice blue, and then he's got a gold color right now. He's also got the 18650 version of this, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm going to get me one and try it out. But I'm just hooked on the 26650. I mean, and it does feel bigger, but the curved design just makes it feel so good in your hand. But I love this thing. All right, guys. See y'all later.